Okay. Now that Flipper's summoned me, we can begin the stream. Previously, wasn't gonna happen, but this is the power of mods. And I've got our standard setup, polar bear stew followed by flipper fin soup. I guess I should put some spaces in here. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. What the hell were we doing? What did our stuff do again? We're hunters and swarmers, but we're not members. Okay. Yes, your supper has done well thus far. Okay. He's killed a Shava. Nice. How's the D4 beta weekend been? Anything interesting come out of it? Back to AOW. Yeah, we were at AOW all day. We're continuing AOW today. Alright, so I met one of these guys and they immediately attacked and killed one of my scouts. What are we doing down here? Clearing stuff out, huh? We're gonna do this layer, weren't we? Was layer and respec? Is that what the name of the save was? Wonder and respec. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where's Force March? Oh yeah, chat. Absolutely. Force March. Pretty. Not deep at all in the tree. Okay. So our next one over here. Generate units. Generate units. Okay. So what can we do in the layer of silk? And where are we going to put the city down here? Okay. And you got a night. I guess like about there, huh? It gives us the node and the layer. Is it even good though? It's not even a good city. Feels like it's much richer up here. Maybe I can get 4 cities. I don't have to have this layer, it's just Imperium. If I drop a outpost on the Wonder, do I get the yield from it? That's interesting. If I get the Imperium from that, that would be good enough. Is this multiplayer? Well, I guess I have a question for you first. What grade of reading would you say you read at? Okay. I mean, it's in the title. It's in the title twice. This is not currently multiplayer. No. The title of the stream. Okay. So we're done this turn? I think we're actually done this turn then, huh? We have to, okay, we have 0 gold. All of our units have moved. Okay, so we're done. Here. Okay. We still have mana points here. Is there another summon we wanted? Like in a regular summon? Would that help our team? Team is what right now? 2 heroes, 3 Sunders, and a Helm Master? Probably doesn't actually help that right now. We could prep the spell though. We're gonna want at least one of these, right? Okay. That's right. This is the game of crippling upkeep. And if we built the wonder, is there any way to get that gold? It's not gold, it's production, right? No, I don't care. Okay. We need to respec because our specs were really bad. But wasn't a lot to be done about that quite yet. What do we get? Okay. All right. How do we want to do that? We want to make that decision first. We have restoration. If I respec, it just unassigns this, right? It doesn't re-randomize this. Hey, Kitchen. If you want, I don't know if you have time today, Kitchen. I might be up for a multiplayer game today. I don't know what your timing's like. I think I was planning to finish this, which probably won't happen until later today, but it might. Or it might not. It won't re-randomize. Okay. So all the tier 1 buffs are good. I suppose I could do third hero carries the non-tier 1 units. Army damage, army accuracy, and crit. This is a scam. 2 experience per turn. Absolute scam. Like, just the way the heroes move, they don't spend all the time in the army. They swap units around. The experience is pretty small. Your bedtime's in 9 hours. Yeah, probably not then. Defensive training. Battle seeker training. I mean, that's just a respec for 1 though. What are we taking instead too? True sight, I guess, or vigor 1. It would be AOW multiplayer. Inspiring leader is always kind of nice too. Okay. So we're going to take exactly the same skills. We're just going to swap experienced leader to inspiring leader, huh? I mean, I could do that after. It's just an upkeep thing. There's just no reason not to do it after. Suppose, are both my characters going to be these tier 1 like support characters, or is one of them going to be a nuker of some sort? Kind of like this idea of this character being a nuker. How many? I've got a Staff of Blight too. Which disables mount, but we could rotate for this. Wait, how can my hero have Spawnkin? Did I do it again, chat, where I didn't select my hero yesterday? Oh no, okay. Oh, I was about to get salty. That would have totally been a thing I would have done at the end of a long day like that. Alright, so if we kept this around... We don't know what their summons are yet, huh? Kind of wouldn't mind getting to 5 before I respect. Okay, so we probably just want to go in like this right now. Do I want sword and board? What's the other character got? The other character is currently wand. This does not disable mount, by the way. What are the enemies we're fighting in here? Spiders, presumably. I'm worried about this fight. How do I tell what attack is a magic attack? Deals damage at range through magical means. That doesn't really explain that. I mean, this is magical damage types, but what if this was a mix of physical and magical, like some attacks? Does that make it a magic attack, or is it something else? Does this include my spells? When I cast a global spell, does that count? All elemental damage is magic. So yes on global spells? If I cast a global fire spell, it's a magical attack, but if I cast a global physical spell, it's not? It says base magic. Magic base, okay. What about the... Go. Global spells aren't cast by the hero. They're cast by me, the player. This is why we can give him eyesight checks. What happened to my empire there? Okay. Alright, would we ever give this unit different things? What's our army consist of? 2 irregulars and a Helm Master. So we got a bunch of ranged units already. Do we want a melee leader with 88 health? I kind of want a melee leader with more than 88 health. This fucking orb do, staff does. Poison useful, but blight not super useful versus enemy spiders. But 10 damage means we have to get 2 attacks to even equal that 1 attack. But I get the shield. The shield is what? Defense. Spider's gonna be all sorts of things though, right? Maybe we try her as a melee for this. What's her other ability? Her starting ability is what? I checked, by the way, Kijin. I tried it in a different game too. I had this same bug where I picked the Godier. The start for the hero says shield, sword, vigor, and mount, and it doesn't start you with the mount. And it happened to me twice, and I double checked the second time. I can show you. Maybe we create it here. Is that not the... Yeah, as Wizard King for... I think it's Godier, sword, and blade or something. Something very similar. I don't know what the made-up word they used was. There's a bug with that? What is the bug so I can avoid that in the future? It's just that particular one is bugged. How do I get a mount as a wizard to start with? The mount seems insanely powerful on the heroes. Alright, so we're ready to go try this lair. And what's the attack radius if I do it? It doesn't actually have an attack radius. Looks like I have to actually be in it. Well, normally that's how. Sure, but maybe not all of them are bugged. Maybe it's just that one is bugged, for example. Or there's other mount options. Like I can have like a mount and some wand. Okay. Alright, do we want to manually fight this? Let's see what auto combat does for us. Makes us lose. We'll probably manually fight that then. I mean, we could accept the loss and just go play multiplayer. Okay, we've got a wave of spiders, and the scary part of them is web spam. These are jumping spiders, those two. And those are not, but these spawned already. Okay. Alright, what the hell do our abilities do? We've got Restoration as a full cast. We've got Double Spell later. Restoration. Wait, why is this Restoration a full? Because this is my tier 5. And this is Restore as opposed to Restoration. Of course. An easy mistake to make if you're a noob. You know, naming 2 skills that are both healing support skills, one of which is a level 5 and one of which is a level 1, and they behave entirely differently mechanically, almost identical names. I'm sure that will never cause confusion in any way, shape, or form. Alright. But with that taken care of, there's no status effects here. Okay. So he could run to there, jump, and get a single attack, right? And what's the jump range? 3. So you almost want them to do that, because that will put them so far ahead of the rest of the team. So possibly we could do that on both sides. So if we go there, can't get that. I don't want the Houndmaster anyways. I want the dog there. That's perfect. And then hopefully the same on this side. So right there, where's the leader that I want with that? I want this leader. God, I can't remember the tile there. 1, 2, 3. So that tile, the one right ahead of the white mark. So there. All right. How about multi-attackers? Where would they like to be? Probably there. I don't know that they'll run ahead like that, but they could. That could be exciting for us. These things are super mobile. The skirmishers are really like the skirmisher unit. So good. What's this leader? This leader wants to be stationary though. Okay. All right. Jump, spiders, jump. Oh, you didn't jump, motherfuckers. How would you not jump? Cowards. Cowards! Alright, we have 5 level 1 units in here. Archers are level 2. That's a Houndmaster. We have 4 level 1 units in here. Feels like we do want to just pound them with fucking spells, but which ones? This is as good as the spell gets at the moment. We've got a pretty decent bank of spells, and I don't want to lose units here. Could we just soften this shit up in the back? It's not going to help with the initial wave, but this is nice and clumped right now. Is that even a lot of damage? Why are those not numeric? Can we do anything to this thing? It's kind of isolated. I feel like we could probably get like a bunch of jab throws in on it. And if we did that, is it worth buffing the damage instead? Especially if we double buffed right now, it probably is. Alright. Debated by 20% damage, just sounds nice. Alright, were there any other weird adjacency rules for this Civ? Tier 1s gain 20% damage. They gain accuracy and critical chance. They gain damage. They have damage. Okay. It's a lot of damage buffs already, though. We're level 6 and we have, what was that, 4 damage buffs? So it could even throw this unit into there. I do need it out of the way. The question is, what do these things do? These things are just melee attackers. But we will get this guy melee attacked by going there. Do I want that bringing in there? I don't know. I don't mind if the pig dies, obviously. Kind of want that accuracy buff for 4 attacks. Marked. That's what I like to see. Why can't I throw from there? Oh, because I don't have the throw selected. Oh, what's web range? Should have looked. 6, right? 4? 4. Okay, we're good. Should get the Sunders in first if we can. They will target ground with that, though, I believe. Does it kill? It sure would be nice to have a damage preview from there. Assume that's going to kill. Okay, their web is the same range as my attack range. Do I want to engage with that? Should get 2 attacks from there. It's not bad. We spread out. Web is just a big hit to an AoE, and it doesn't care about... It doesn't care. Yeah. Immobilize is kind of annoying too. Kind of tempted to rush in, honestly. So there's a 90% single attack. We sunder it first. I guess sundering first doesn't matter since this is magic damage. And sunder's just physical. It's kind of awkward. We almost want an archer hero with the amount of sunder skirmishers we're running. Can fly over terrain though, right? I can't fly over these though. Yes, I can. Good there. It's pretty decent for us. Gives us 2 attacks too as well, I believe. She wasn't showing my previous knot. 2 attacks at 70 versus... Is it more expensive to fly over this terrain? I thought flying made all terrain cost the same. That's 3 tiles. That's 2 tiles. That's 3 tiles. That 3 tiles is more expensive than that 3 tiles. Why? I don't see a terrain cost on this and we're flying. Anyone know the answer to that? Weird display. Are they more weak to one or the other? They're not. So why does it show as doing 12 lightning? I guess it's just 12 lightning fire is the distinction there. Can or can't web if I'm sitting on top of it? Can. Do we have multi-attacks here at all? No, a bunch of armor stuff, but no multi-attacks. That spider's melee too, right? We're gonna get hit by 3 of them if we move into there. Not sure we want to do that. Actually, I suspect we really don't wish to do that. Kind of want this other archer to attack though. So it'd be there. It's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can get it from there. And the web is 1, 2, 3. It could be there. So if we go back, it's okay. If we go back this way, it's okay. We're gonna get some shitty charge thing in though. Does this remove negative effects? Does. We can get rid of that poison that's gonna impact us from somewhere. I don't think that attack is worth much. It says I get 2 out of it though. Still don't think it's worth much. I think it just puts our hero out of position. Alright, let's go here. Only a 75 there. Okay. Expecting to get AoE'd there. Could move here and this does not give. Does it give anything else? Gives just melee, but it's melee damage. So actually it does actually help if we go there and then shield wall. Okay. Oh, we found another triple over there. I was surprised. Didn't think that was in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how did he get that guy? Oh, he didn't. He got those 2. Okay. Doggo's still up too, so we can still get Mark down. I think this fight is just fine. How the fuck did the auto combat lose this? Oh, I should be buffing. This didn't matter. Okay. Outcome is afraid of spiders. Yeah. Alright, still have 45 combat mana. I feel like the combat mana system isn't quite restrictive enough. Dude, this is just gonna one-tap it? Or if I melee it. Dog dies if it stays there, but having their units move to there and stop is actually worth quite a lot. Actually, can't see these hexes on snow. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Kinda wanna kill this too. We actually supposedly kill it right now from full without moving. Alright. I'm intrigued. Show me. Fucking fantastic. Okay. You choose auto combat. What stats impact the outcome of the auto combat? It actually fights it. You can go watch the fight. So you tell it whether or not you allow it to cast. It's like a global setting. Maybe it's a per fight setting, I've forgotten now. And then you can replay it and then decide if you like the replay, if you want to keep their results or do it yourself. It's actually a pretty nice auto combat system, one of the better ones I've seen. Alright, we want this thing dead too. I don't think there's a reason to move either. I think we're in like perfect position here. I have to move a little closer if I want to sunder again. Pretty sure I don't want to sunder again. I'd like to heal there, but I think all my actions are done. Do I want this thing to... I get Mark. Mark's a pretty decent ability, but we're also poison. Poison's 8, so we're dead anyways. On our next turn, I actually don't know when poison ticks. I think it's the beginning of your turn. 6 damage, Mark 3, sundered 3. Wait, he had charge resist. Who knew? Okay. I don't think any of these spells are relevant here. I could buff our damage again after the end of the turn has happened. Seems smart. Let's do that. All right. Okay, the big spiders have grouped up, which means their AoEs will go off next turn if they want. Currently in range to hit. Can move and heal. Target friendly unit in 4 tiles too, so we could remove the poison. There's no poison, we resist it, I guess. Could also project some damage if we got closer, but I kind of like this. It's gonna block my... Actually, I can still throw from there too, huh? Nice. Alright. Get lasered. Holy crap. Dragons with lasers are not anything to fuck around with. Okay. Pogmore IQ, high IQ strategy. That's right. So yeah, high IQ channel, what can I say? How much damage are these doing? We don't know because it won't damage preview it for me. 31 right now. And we're how many stacks? We're 3 stacks. Is that that's the marked one too, so we do additional damage to it. We can definitely kill that. I don't think I can kill both in a single attack. I don't think the damage of their web is modified by their number of health. So I don't think it matters if we buff here. I'm going to tell myself that. I'm going to be wrong and I'm going to feel really bad. Where's the rest of my movement options? Why is it so restricted? I can always nuke too, I suppose, if I think that's not going to die. It's not a lot of damage either, though. These spiders are tanky, huh? They're tier 3 Dread Matriarchs with 6 starting armor or something. What's Sunder do? It's -1. Yeah, so they start with 6 starting armor. What is this? IMM. Oh, immune. I see. Okay. Oh, the music is weird. I can turn music off if it's bugging you guys, if it's doing some weird distorted shit. Twitch sometimes does that with sound stuff. Can't really move. I want to like spread out over here too. Guess there's no tiles there. Is there no tiles there that I can move through? No, I can move through this tile. I think we're okay taking a nuke here. Yeah. Gives him Defense Master too. What the hell does Defense Master do again? It's gonna enter defensive mode this turn. It's interesting. Defensive mode for us does have both defense and resistance. That's not bad. We might get double spider nuked here. What's the spider nuke value? 18. So it'll be 36 over 3, or with whatever 3 resist is. We survive that. Okay. We are going to kill one of them. I guess if I melee it, he'll get 1 retail, sadly. But it does space us really nicely. I can't throw in that range, right? Yeah. I could nuke it so we don't... How much damage is our first melee attack going to do? Do we know? I think he's 6 times sundered, so I think he's at 3 armor. Do we know what the resist on 3 is? Yeah, we do. The resist on 3 is 27%. So we're doing 2/3 of this damage. So what is 2/3 of 23? 14 roughly? And it's actually a little less than a third reduction, so round it up a bit. So we're doing like something between 15 and 16 damage, and his health is 25. Oh, we haven't done our melee attack. You're right, Blight, but he's pretty resistant to Blight. In fact, he's immune to Blight. So he's not going to take any Blight damage. Alright, anyway, so we're talking 15 damage on a single attack, which is how we'd kill him without retaliate. I could also move and throw. We're just so clumped up if that happens. We're going to take a triple nuke anyways, I guess. Why did I think that was more spread out than it was? I want to attack from that tile. Can't get to that tile, that was through zone of control. We're going to eat this web here. It's going to be really annoying. Does it matter? Is this just too much fuss? Maybe it doesn't matter. I think if you press control when seeing the damage, explains the bonus and damage each attack. Did that help us at all? So it shows he's retaliating for 13. If we hold this down, it still shows 34. It tells me he's immune to Blight and shows me I'm using my ability Primal Strike. I mean, that did add more information, but the more information didn't answer any of the questions I wanted to know, which was, what does each attack look like on a multi-attack? Because he won't. If we kill him on the first blow, he doesn't retaliate. If we take 2 attacks, he gets to retaliate. His melee attack does quite a bit of damage, and it has a poison on it. So I'm a little worried that if we melee attack him, we don't survive the triple attack off the spider in a second. So I think I want to fire. I think I want to cast there. I wish I could see the damage. I think it's actually there. And then I'm hoping it's a single attack. I doubt it's going to be on 9, but we'll see. So this is 16. And we're thinking we do between 15 and 17, right? For damage. Per attack. So we're doing 34. So we're doing 17. So we should be able to get him in 1. Alright. Is there a benefit to doing that overthrowing? Maybe. Yeah. Alright. There's the triple web. Yeah. Alright, so we want to get in. Hopefully we don't need to use any more mana this round. I don't think we do. No more webs for him either. Although our immobilized units... I've still got 2 from there apparently. Pretty nice. Maybe I didn't need to use that last spell, but maybe this double melee was fine. Alright, it's a nice clear. Okay. So I haven't tried outposting for Imperium. Does it work? Probably, right? Had a hero level there. It is level 5. Dude, second hero hit 5 without a summon? Is that insanely unlucky? Do we know what evasion is? This is a weak damage nuke that takes all my action points and summons shitty zombies. That has to be corpses already.
A new subscriber
Hit the
arrives.
ground, thanks.
It fills you with determination.
Holy Retribution. Attacks that hit this unit from within 3 hexes deal 5 spirit damage to the attacker. Could we build a tank and get some value out of this? Did the AI just ignore that? I don't know if evasion works versus melee. That's kind of what I'm asking. Because there is another stat that already is about being harder to hit with ranged attacks. And they don't call it evasion. This doesn't say grants 60% evasion. It says this unit's 60% harder to hit by a ranged attack. I kind of want to take it to see what the actual text is on it. We're going to do a quick science save and find out. Because I want to know what the hell it is. And like games like this, their tooltips are always so bad. And this is no exception, right? Alright, let's figure out what the fuck it does. Tell me, Blink. Tell me. Grant me 40% evasion. So do I have to just like force a fight to do that? Is there anything I could fight to do that? I can't reach anything this turn. So we're going to end a full turn and then force it that way, I guess. Alright, and then we're going to load. Where is my unit? There. You can get a little closer. Okay. Show me evasion. Or blink, rather. Yeah, I just want to see the buff. Yeah, there's blink. It's weird that evasion is not a keyword, like regeneration is a keyword, or, you know, pretty much everything else is a keyword. Weaken's a keyword, right? So what does it do? So we blink. We've gained 40% evasion. Where is it? There's blink. You have 40% chance of evading an attack. Doesn't say anything about melee or range again. We tested it and we found it unclear. I mean, it doesn't say that it's... Here's wind barrier. Wind barrier says physical range and magic. Yeah, it does kind of feel like this is supposed to be everything, right? How long does it last? 1 turn.